Welcome back, aspiring entrepreneurs and those existing entrepreneurs out there. Are you ready? This presentation is for you. The 9 steps of starting a business in Texas. Again, I'm Christopher, an IRS acceptance agent. When you say IRS acceptance agent, we are authorized to authenticate documents in behalf of the Internal Revenue Service for those who would like to start a business here in the US, but you don't have social security number. That's what I do. I'm the founder and CEO of an outsourced tax and bookkeeping service in the US. Any type of virtual tax and bookkeeping needs, we are doing it. Our office is based in Texas, and we opened since 2015. I currently have 2 offices, but for that past experience, I'd love to give education to our community. If you are in e-commerce, you work from home, you have 1099s contractors or subcontractors with or without employees, this presentation might really help you to take your business to the next level. Are you okay? Do you know the different documents on starting the business? And this presentation, I'm going to have my PowerPoint. Let me just go ahead. For while are you listening out there, can you please type number 9? Number 9, because on the comment section, please type number 9, because that is the 9 easy steps on starting the business. And there you go. You can guys see my screen. Then we will start the presentation now. 9 steps involved in starting a business. These are guidelines. If you have your business already good, if not, then maybe you could have this. Make sure you have your notes. Write everything down. The question is, how many of you here would like to quit your 9 to 5 job? 9 to 5 job, please type yes in the comment section. Everybody, right? I used to be a full-time employee, but now I'm a full-time CEO and entrepreneur. And how many of you would like to start a business but don't know how? That's the big question. When I got here, I'm in 2010. I don't even know what business registration. I don't even know what taxation is. I don't even know there's a federal tax refund. But that's the reason why it's very important that we are watching YouTube. Everything can be learned with the touch of your finger using your cell phone. It's about how you use your time wisely. I know that your time is very valuable, so I'll do everything to make this training worth your time. Now, because this is a pre-recorded, all you have to do is to type your question on the comment section, and I will answer it every time that we read your comments. If you stay until the end, there's a 449.97 free value, because aside from the 30-minute tax and bookkeeping consultation, that's already free. That our account manager, that our tax professionals or bookkeepers will provide free consultation for you. And there's one more thing until you stay on the end. We're going to give you the link. Okay, that is valued at $449. This is for, I mentioned a while ago, I'm a nurse by profession, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. That's why this is for small business owners, for our frontliners. I call them front entrepreneurs. So frontrepreneurs, frontliners that who would like to be entrepreneurs. I can totally relate with you guys with the COVID situation. We have tons of money, but we don't have tons of time. And maybe something that you are planning is the exit strategy on your professions, or to have your own business, whether it's work from home, whatever that is. Everybody need to start registering or have a basic idea on how to register your business. These are also for people that are receiving 1099s. We have clients that are nurse practitioners. They have their own clinics, have S corporation, LLCs, or partnerships with or without employees. I will give you an amazing content, and I'll spend at least less than 2 minutes of our training with a one-time special offer only available for those who attended today. The webinar will last, I'm trying to make sure that it's only going to last 30 to 45 minutes. I set my timer so I know my time. If it reach more than 45, I will stop. Click the tabs. Well, here, since you don't have a question box, all you have to do is type your questions on the comment section, and all questions will be answered at the end of the presentation. But if you need more consultation time, all you have to do is click the link on the description. Just a disclaimer, please read that this material has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide, should not be relied for any tax, legal, or accounting advice. Examples and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purposes and should not be relied upon for technical answers. Wyco Tax is an outsourced tax bookkeeping and payroll service solution in the US. We are not associated with any institutions on this presentation, and it is a private business providing resources for small businesses. Okay, let's dive into it. Number one, refine your idea. Everything, every business, everything that you're seeing right now comes from an idea, from this chair, from this ring light, from the microphone, from the cell phone, even from your chair. They are all come from a person that has an idea way back many years ago, and then they come to think about it. Now, for in easy for you to absorb this, we're gonna do the storytelling approach. We're gonna have, this is an actual client that happened, but I have to change the name for the privacy purpose. We had a client named Gloria, 45 years old. She is a nurse, but she's always been planning to have her own restaurant because anytime on her day off, she would like to cook. She would like to put her recipe, and she noticed that in her area here in Brownsville, Texas, there's no such thing as Filipino restaurant yet. Because of that, she kind of had this kind of eureka moment. Aha! I'd like to put up a business that there's no more other Filipino restaurants here. That's why she's defining her why. She would like to offer for me. I all day, all night, I would eat Filipino food. Okay, especially if it's cold because I like arroz caldo, champorado, sopas. I'd like nilaga, sinigang. All of those are the things that I've been craving. I would rather pay for that rather than in a fine dining restaurant that has no taste. Uh, I go all the way in a Filipino restaurant all day, all the week. That's the defining Gloria. That's the reason why Gloria put it. She wants to have a Filipino restaurant. But the thing is, now we're gonna bump into the business name. The business name should be simple, easy to spell, at least 3 syllables. Let's say, what are the 3 syllables? The company. There are Uber Eats. Those are 3 syllables. There are also 4 syllables like Airbnb, Facebook. Those are like easy to remember. Do not make it complicated. This is a true story. The problem with the business name, it should not be hard to spell. Then you have to clarify your targets. For Gloria, she doesn't want Gloria because Gloria it's so many people name. When she checked Gloria, there are a lot of people using that name, right? So that's the reason why choosing the business name should be unique, should not be so similar with the other company name. So what she came out with, because she came from Bicol, okay, we identified the target customers are Filipinos or healthcare professionals. That's the reason why she's planning to put up her location across the hospital, because she's targeting people that work from night shift, graveyard, people that are work through shifts like mid shifts and then night. She'd like to deliver food every shift. So that's the reason why she targeted her own customers. Also remember that targeting customers are also, there are two things that you have to remember. You need to identify the demographics. What Gloria identified, the age, the professions, the income, and also the other one is psychographics. Who among you here heard the psychographic? Nobody. Or have you heard about psychographics? Psychographics dealt more about the emotion, the behavior, the buying decision of the customers. For example, her target market or the target customers, she are people coming out from work after 7 or 8 a.m. They're the ones that they don't want to cook, they don't want to go somewhere else, they just want to drive across your restaurant and eat. There are also people that would like to have delivery options. They'd like to, while they're working in the hospital or in their workplace, they want delivery. That's the reason. That is what psychographic. People that like to do, what is their buying decision? What are the factors that they're being influenced by? Are they being influenced by the location or the convenience, accessibility? So that is what you call psychographics, especially in the digital economy, that everything is is the tip touch of the finger. Everything is possible to be ordered. It should be convenient, it should be easy, and it should be accessible. That's why consider the demographics and psychographics of your customers. Remember, one thing that I've learned when Gloria came to my office, she said, when I asked her, who are you targeting? She said, everybody is my customer. No, guys, always remember, not everybody is your customer, because if everybody is your customer, you do not have a customer. Always remember, everyone has a target market, and that's how you saturate the business. Number two, write a business plan. For you not to be complicated about the business plan, I've been talking about market, market, market. Those are the most important component of the business plan, your market, and the other one is budget. Always just put there on the comment section M and B. Market, budget. Market, budget. The market is defined by the USP, unique selling proposition. So Gloria, she came to the office, and I'm not helping her with the marketing, but of course I can help her with the budgeting. She came to the office. She wants to know how to identify the market. This is who are you selling to? So that's why she said she's selling to healthcare professionals like doctors, therapists, uh, what else? Nursing aides, licensed vocational nursing frontliners who are always on call. And her end goal is to deliver easy and accessible food, fresh Filipino food. So those are what you call the unique selling proposition. You could put it, at least you get the idea. So Gloria wants to serve those frontliners, accessibility and easy fresh food, fresh Filipino food. Then how will you finance your startup cost? Well, the finance or startup cost, this is where we kick in. Usually, the bank will ask you if you do not have any historical performance. When we say historical financial performance, this is your first year to open. You don't have for the past 2 years of your profit and loss statement. This is where the bank is going to ask for projections. How much money are you going to make for the next 6 months to 1 year, even to 2 years, and how much budget or expenses that you will be needing in terms of startup cost, in terms of the fixed cost and variable cost. And that is why you need to have a tax and good bookkeeper who are going to provide this to your banker. Why? Because we could provide you the profit and loss statement for the next 12 months or even 2 years, depending on the average industry size. All right, that's how we do it. Then that's very important, and that's where a lot of people being disapproved with the business plan because they don't have a clear direction in terms of their number. That's the reason your best friend is a tax and bookkeeping company, somebody like that, and also a marketing company are those two people that are very important in creating a business plan. Next, Gloria, assess your finances. This is where the break-even analysis, it means to say break-even analysis, which means your income is equal with your expenses. So with Gloria, she said, I would be needing $100,000 because that is my startup and my expenses for the next 1 year. But also that would be my projected income. That is what you call a break-even analysis. Your income is total to your expenses. So the first year, it's break-even. In other words, if I'm a business owner, I cannot quit my job because if your expenses is equal to your income to your business, what else can you afford for your family? That's why you have to watch your expenses. Remember, there are family and personal expenses. You cannot just rely on your business. Consider your funding options. What Gloria did, and most of our clients that are having 401k, they withdraw their 401k because 401k is not okay. Can you imagine? At the end, after the age 59 years old, you can only benefit at the 25% of the total contribution that you have with the 401k because of taxes. It's a sad reality, but you have to take control of your money. Then another is you need to choose the right business bank. The first thing that we do suggest coordinate with your existing bank, whether it's Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, but the other consideration that you may think of, Gloria, go to the credit union, like Federal Credit Union. They're also a good lender, but it start with the bank. On Gloria's case, she start with Wells Fargo. That's why number 4, determine the legal business structure. I'm not a lawyer, but we talk on the tax standpoint. Remember, Gloria, she's a single she's single single business owner. She doesn't have a business partner, so what meant for her is a sole proprietor. However, it's not just a general business owner. She should be a limited liability company, because limited liability company, from the word itself, she's planning to put up a restaurant. It limits her liability, her anything the clients complain, the food poisoning, guys, there are a pseudo, there are so many fictitious lawsuits here in the US. So that's why do not start as a sole proprietor, start as a limited liability company, single member. Talk to your lawyer. But we're talking about the standpoint for taxes and also our experience. A limited liability company will give you an asset protection. Whatever the asset of the business stays in the business, whatever the liability of the business stays in the business. Then in the tax standpoint, it gives you anything that you want to put yourself on payroll. This is a common mistake of a lot of people. They don't put themselves on payroll. Limited liability company will allow you to put yourself on payroll as long as you become an S corp elected. So that is why LLC is the first start. You don't have to restructure, change your EIN, your sales tax ID number. All you have to do is to do an S corp election, and you can pay yourself a salary whenever. Why do you have to pay yourself in a salary? Gloria has to pay herself in a salary because if she's spending 50,000, she can actually put herself a 50,000 salary in a year as a manager on her own company. So now that 50,000 become a business deduction. All right. So those are just the basic. If you need more guidance on that, feel free to book us with one of our account managers. Number 5, register with the government and the IRS. With the government and the IRS. Well, a different for a restaurant, all you have to do first is go to the state. I do suggest when because we also do business registration for the data entry alone. For LLC, you have to look for the name. Why do you think that you need to register first with the state? Anybody? Can you type on the comment section? Because drum roll, because it's important that the name is available, and that's why we're gonna discuss with this really happened. Gloria, she came from the province Bicol. Okay, so Bicol Express, and then there's another Bicol Express somewhere else in the same city of Texas. To avoid that confusion, the state will give you like some sort of protection if you registered as an LLC. Whoever comes first and came up with the business name will get the right to use that. However, the problem with Bicol Express, since it's already registered as a staffing company in in the Texas, that will not be allowed because the Bicol Express staffing solution can complain, and they said, you know what, that Bicol Express restaurant, she cannot use that because it creates confusion on customers. And also the problem with Gloria, she registered another, that Bicol Express. Do you know that there's also, we just found out here in our local that there's also Bigos restaurant, like Mexican restaurant named Bigos, Bigo, Bigos restaurant. So that's why it's a very crucial to register in the state, because when we found out there's a Bigos Express and then Bicol Express and then Bicol Express staffing solution, she automatically changed her name. It doesn't hurt to start at the state. Then after the state, go with your doing business as. There are some company when they want to do business as, which means you want to have a screen name. If your name is, let's say, Gloria de la Cruz Waikoko, you wanted to shorten your name, you want to use Cabalen, Cabalen, it's easy. That could be an assumed or DBA, or doing business as. Then after you register with the state and then with the county, then register to the IRS. The IRS will be your last stop by getting an employer's identification number. So on top of that, there are other licenses, permits, especially if wanting to remind, Gloria is a nurse. If she would like to practice on her own, like being a nurse practitioner, she needs to have her license. So that is a limited. It's a PLLC, professional limited liability company. There are more requirements on registration. There are some regulations on that, and institutions that she also has to be aware of. Okay, then number 6, Gloria, after that, she needs to find a good broker. Guys, what insurance do you think that she needs? She's a restaurant owner, and then she's going to have her own delivery car or truck. The first thing that you need to register, remember, we are always open with liabilities, the slip and fall, food poisoning for the client. The general liability for customers is very important. You need to have a broker, so he or she can give you a good option. What are the bundle, or maybe an umbrella insurance policy that's be good. That would be good also. But if she would like to practice as a nurse practitioner on the side, the other additional insurance aside from the general liability would be the error and omission, E&O policy. Now, if she has a delivery car, another would be the auto insurance. However, this is one thing that I've learned in practical application, since if your building is in a flood zone area, there is another what you call the flood insurance. So those are the other insurance. There's a data security insurance. There's so many. That's why you have to connect with your broker. Yeah, so for her, general liability insurance would be good. If everybody has slip and fall, those even somebody, the kids hit the table or get injured inside your restaurant, even a person that's just passing by and inquire for their menu, and then they were hit by a broken glass or they sleep in your restroom, general liability is a good insurance to have. And also for the auto or car, make sure that there's a, what you call an insured motorist insurance. Whoever drives the car, if the other car and he got hit by another car and the other car does happen to be the not carrying any insurance, the uninsured motorist insurance will protect the driver, your driver. So that's why it's very good to have. And then also there's another one, the compensation, unemployment, the Texas compensation insurance, work compensation, andale. The workers compensation insurance is also, we have that also in our company, and I do suggest that also for Gloria. Then number 7, build your team. Remember that the business is not no man in an island. Gloria cannot be, as if she's a full-time job, she needs to have an operations manager. She that will take care of hiring, that will take care of the waiter, the kitchen in terms of their salary, the schedule. Then another team that she needs to have ideally is the marketing team, who's going to promote, who's going to put the pricing, product promotion out there, maybe some part of business networking like a ribbon cutting, also maybe a Facebook page, an Instagram. Yeah, those are the very popular. And now we have TikTok. So those are the two teams that you need to have, the operations and the marketing. And then eventually on the third year, when you say marketing team, it doesn't mean that you have to hire them and put them on payroll. Sometimes or most of the time, you could outsource them, like the accounting part. You can outsource to us. We do the tax and bookkeeping and even payroll for your employees. That's the reason why you have to build the team. Remember, a great and successful company does not work by itself or by the person himself. You need to be the driver, not the technician. When I say that, you cannot be the kitchen, you cannot be cooking, you cannot be serving, you cannot be fixing your building. You need to find somebody that's good on it. Delegate and elevate approach, the D&E method. Delegate and elevate. That's how you can scale up. Because at the end, the reason why you want to have a business is to have not just financial freedom, but also time freedom, that you can take your vacation. The same thing with Gloria. She has a team that can take her business while she's gone in vacation in the Philippines for 2 to 3 months. Especially, I really have that kind of benefit of having my own company. I don't have a boss to ask for 40 days in advance just for to give a holiday because I'd like to go to the Philippines. And that's the problem. Like, especially you're a frontliner, you're not gonna easily get, you're not going to easily get your day off, especially if everybody's requesting a holiday day off on Christmas and New Year. You know that, guys. I That's why, if you're finding reason to be an entrepreneur, this might be another reason that you can take your vacation every time you want and spend it with your loved ones. Number 8, choose your vendors. The vendors from the POS, the point of sales. For Gloria, she has her vendor for the point of sales. She used Clover. And then the other vendors would be the repairs and maintenance, who's going to put the signage, who's going to be her lawyer, her accountant, her tax professional. All of those are third party vendors. Then also the HR, she could actually hire a staffing agency, and even other universities. In universities, they're providing internship program. Those are the other vendors that you could have. Then number 9, last. Oh my God, we finished it early. You have to find mentors and business advisors. These are very underestimated. There, Gloria, she came to me. I just did not do her taxes and books, but our company, I also guide her like the struggles of the business. Remember, you don't get the challenges don't get smaller, you just get bigger perspective and approach, because the more experience you have on running the business, the more tolerance that you can endure. You always can think outside the box. Because of that, that's the best thing, is that will skyrocket. Remember, having business advisors or mentors. For example, Gloria, she has a university, Texas, Rio Grande Valley. She has a mentor there that provide market research every year. What is the industry look like? Where is it heading? Are her current menus still relevant? Does she has to offer more like bundle, a la carte? She would like to do more like delivery, or maybe catering is something that she can consider, and that's what mentor can kick in. There are several ways to find mentors without really paying professionals. the score.org SBA. Go to their sba.gov. The one that you can find, and the other one is SCORE, SCORE, Senior Chief Officer Retired Executives. I think that's the name of the organization, but don't quote me on it. I'm just giving the spelling is SCORE. They are top executives. I have Gloria has 8 SCORE mentors from HR, IT, marketing, operations, and then consulting, pricing, even lawyer. She has more than 8 mentors that are free from SCORE. The other ones, you could even ask your friends who have a business. Why not? Okay, at least you surround yourself with people that already been there, done that, because they provide some guidelines. So it's not a trial and error on your company, but it's more like a trial and evaluation approach, because you cannot see yourself if you are in the frame. You have to listen. You have to be objective in running the business. Do not always fall into the trap of, oh, you're making money but you're always just stuck there. Remember, according to Charles Darwin, it's not the strongest nor the most intelligent that will survive. It is the one that adapts. You always have to consult with them and be accountable with them, and they will help you with all the resources they can find for your business. Okay, that would be all. And if you would like to book a free consultation, all you have to do is go to our website, wicotax.com. We are also affiliated with QuickBooks. Click this link below. And if you want legal contract review, we also have affiliated with our bunch of lawyers here in Texas through Legal Shield. Then you can download the free tax and bookkeeping tips on our ebooks section on our website, wicotax.com. Guys, I hope you learned something today. Please click share and subscribe. Did you learn something? Come on, come on. If you learned something, please press one for the comment. This is about me. I've said a lot about, I already give a snapshot about my background. I'm a bachelor's degree in nursing, a full-time employee. I'm a cum laude, full-time scholar when I was in college, but I always have the dream to sell. That's why I quit my job way back in the Philippines and sell on the overpass just to make money. And because that's a good training ground, selling. It makes you humble, then also it makes you feel that everybody's equal as long as somebody has the resilience and the persistence to win in life. Guys, you don't get what you want, you get what you fight for. So I fight for entrepreneurship. I fight to become business owner, and now I'm an entrepreneur. There you go. The Wyco Tax, that's my last name is Wyco, and then tax is the main service. We process millions of tax refund. This is our performance report. And then we grew by referrals. Then because of my continuous advocacy to educate people that aspiring entrepreneurs, I got noticed by the one of the wealthiest women in the world, Linda McMahon. She had a one-on-one interview with me. Just type my name, Christopher Waikoko Linda McMahon, and she did an interview with me about the business conditions in our community. Then because of that, I also bagged the award of the 2018 Business of the Minority of the Year, together with the U.S. Congress and Senate recognition. Our company is QuickBooks certified. Just look us on our publications. We have the highest review on Google and Facebook for financial services. What would be my struggle? I said, like, guys, what is your struggle at this point? Do you really like your boss? You want to quit, but you're afraid that you're getting broke. That's the reason why I feel you. I feel you. I did not do MBA. All I have to do is listen, and then listen, watch on YouTube. I'm always dream like a child. Like it's unlimited. You can dream. You can do everything as long as you believe. You think like a child and act like an adult. There's no limitation. Only your mind is the limitation where you want to go. Then because of that, I quit my job. I only worked less than I think 2 years as full time as a business as a nurse. I love being a nurse. I'm an operating room nurse now, from OR circulating nurse. Now I'm the CEO, right? But I love to teach. So guys, the company Wyco Tax was established. It's a worry-free. Wyco Tax stands for worry-free, year-round, competitive, and on-time tax payroll bookkeeping service solution. WYCO, worry-free, year-round, competitive, and on-time tax payroll bookkeeping service solution. We have 2 physical offices, and now we're growing virtually in Dallas and also in San Antonio, but those are more satellites. The company are we already handle tax resolution services from any type of unfiled income tax return, any installment agreement. Those are the things that we're handling. And what I told you from the very beginning, we have a special offer. You can download the free PDF together with the tax and bookkeeping 30-minute free consultation. I'm not the one providing the consultation. We have experienced account managers and taxes bookkeeping. They're the one providing it. I'm the one presenting it. So guys, all of those, thank you. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today. Thank you. Now, if you have further question, let me just stop sharing the screen. Stop. This is my first time using this. Okay, there you go. I'm back. I'm back. And thank you guys. If you have further questions, let me know. Comment below. And please click share and subscribe today, because here, again, here in Waiko Tax, we would like to bring you any free resources to make your running your business easier. If you have further questions, book our 30-minute consultation. Not tomorrow, but today. Again, stay safe. Bye.